I see that these writings will be for my church like a new sun, which will rise in her midst, and drawn by its blazing light, creatures will apply themselves in order to be transformed into this light and become spiritualized and divinized in such a way that as the church will be renewed, they will transform the face of the earth. Volume 16, February 10th, 1924. Then afterwards, my sweet Jesus went on, taking all the books written on his divine will. He united them together, and then he pressed them to his heart, and with unspeakable tenderness, he added, I bless these writings from the heart. I bless each word. I bless the effects and the value they contain. These writings are part of myself. Volume 17, September 17th, 1924. Therefore, the value of these writings is immense. They contain the value of a divine will. If they were written in gold, they would not surpass the great value which they contain in themselves. These writings are suns impressed with characters of most refulgent light in the walls of the celestial fatherland, and they form the most beautiful ornaments of those walls of the eternal city, in which all the blessed remain enraptured and amazed in reading the characters of the supreme will. Therefore, greater grace I could not give in these times than transmitting through you the characters of the celestial fatherland to creatures, which will bring the life of heaven into their midst. Volume 23, January 29th, 1928. With these writings, I pour out my love. I can call them the expression of the follies, delirium, excesses of my love with which I want to win the creatures, to make them come back into my arms, to make them feel how much I love them. Volume 36, May 19th, 1938. You must know that at each word I have you write on my fiat, I double my love for you and towards those who will read them, to make them remain embalmed in my love. Volume 36, June 20th, 1938. My blessed daughter, courage, I am with you. I am so pleased when you write that. For each word you write, I give you a kiss, a hug, and one of my divine lives as a gift. Do you know why? Because I see, copied in these writings, our life of eternal love, the copy of our operating divine will. Volume 36, July 11th, 1938. Every word can be called a portent of love, one greater than the other. Therefore, trying to touch these writings is wanting to touch myself, the center of my love, the loving keenness with which I love creatures. I will know how to defend myself and confound anyone who would slightly disapprove of even one word of what is written on my divine will. Volume 36, June 20th, 1938. Now that which I manifest on my divine will, and which you write, can be called the gospel of the kingdom of the divine will. In nothing does it oppose either sacred scriptures or the gospel, which I announced while being on earth. On the contrary, it can be called the support of one and the other. Volume 23, January 18th, 1928. After this, I was feeling worried about these writings on the divine will. And my sweet Jesus made himself seen in my interior holding all of the volumes written on it, taking them in his hands, one by one, looking at them with such loving tenderness, as if his heart were about to burst. And as he took them, he placed them and ordered in his most holy heart. I was amazed and seen with how much love he loved these writings, and with how much jealousy he enclosed them in his heart in order to keep them. And Jesus, in seeing my amazement, told me, "My daughter, if you knew how much I love these writings, they cost me more than the very creation and redemption. How much love and work I have put into these writings. They cost me very, very much. In them there is all the value of my will." Volume 23, March 8, 1928.